question is, how can you weed out those that are not right for you while still feeding and nourishing yourself? My answer is balance and boundaries. Spend time with yourself. With the coronavirus going around, that would be an easy thing for us to do because we don't have much of a choice, unless you just don't want to follow the guidelines. But we should spend enough time with ourselves to know what it is that we want and what we don't want. Don't feel bad about your deal breakers, whether it is smoking, a stable career, spiritual beliefs, or exercise. They're yours, and don't feel bad about your deal breakers. Also, don't feel bad about discussing this in the beginning. The more time that you spend not talking about them, the more time you may waste with thoughts and feelings of a future that doesn't exist. Have a balance. Treat them like they're someone's wife or husband. If they end up being yours, that's good. And if they're not yours, then that's good too, because you don't have any regrets. You will not be giving so much of yourself with words and actions that if things don't work out, you're not angry with yourself. A good example of that was there was someone that I'd met and we decided to spend time with each other, and I presented the situation of actually bringing something that I had already cooked. I will admit I did it for a selfish reason because I'm at a point in my life where I'm not trying to impress anybody. I already know that I can cook, and if he didn't like it, oh well, I did, and I brought it because I wanted to make sure that I had something to eat that I liked. But I didn't want to go out of my way and cook something because I didn't want it to seem like I was trying to impress him, because I wasn't. So I got some stuff that was out of my freezer that I had previously cooked. But the point is having balance and boundaries actually gives you peace. I did that based on what was in my heart to do. There was another time after that that I had spent time with this same person, and I didn't do that because at that time that was not in my heart to do. So we all have to know what brings us peace. And the first time I did it, I had peace about it. The second time, I knew I was going to see him. I didn't do it because I didn't have peace about that. It's going to be different for you, but the most important thing is know yourself enough to know what your boundaries are, and then have a sense of balance to where you're not completely shutting yourself off to someone, but you're also not so giving of yourself that if things don't work out, you just feel drained and stupid and like you've got nothing to give and you're a failure, because none of that is true. Being celibate or not celibate is so personal that you have to do what is needed to maintain your own peace. My encouraging scripture is going to come from James chapter 3, verses 17 to 18. But the wisdom that comes from heaven is first of all pure, then peace-loving, considerate, submissive, full of mercy and good fruit, impartial and sincere. Peacemakers who sow in peace reap a harvest of righteousness.